Alrighty guys, what's going on? My name is Arbuckle, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an automatic wheat farm on the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft. And a lot of people seem to assume that because it is entitled automatic, it is going to replant the seeds all by itself, which unfortunately is not the case. You do have to replant the seeds, but other than that, it is pretty freaking awesome. So I'm going to show you guys how it works. You hit the lever. The water comes down, collects all your wheat and your seeds into this one little block to which you can go down and collect. Now, unfortunately for me, I did end up with some wheat and some seeds on the side, but that is an easy fix. All you need is to put more whatever material you would like around the edge here, and it will keep the wheat and the seeds in and bring it down. Once it's all done, you want to hit the lever. It'll close itself back up. The water goes away, and ta-da, you have wheat and seeds. And if you do mess up like me, you have to come on the sides and get more, but I will show you guys how to fix that. So let's go ahead and make it. So the first thing you want to do is have a 7x8 block of dirt. Now, you can do this in the ground. Hold on a second. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do this in the ground, but I much rather prefer it above ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's all personal preference, really. Once you have your 7x8, you want to go ahead and fill it up with dirt. And obviously, what this is going to be is where you plant your wheat seeds. And if I could plant dirt or put down dirt like I wasn't mental, we'd be able to make this video. Alright, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this the front and that the back side. Once you have your dirt, you want to make sure that you have one row of dirt or open area for water on each side, because it does saturate 4 blocks out, so we want to make sure that we do have water. And you can use whatever material on the outside that you want. I'm going to use smooth sandstone just because it looks really cool. So here's going to be our row for water, and we're going to make a giant U shape all the way around our dirt because we want the water to be able to flow in and out. Once you have your U, you can go ahead and connect it right here on the back side. You don't need a row for water back here. It's all good. And once you have that, you're able to connect your water. You want to make sure that you have it on every block in here. I prefer doing it the other way, really, because you can see what you're doing. You want to make sure all this water is still, except for right here where it's running down. So you want to have all these blocks filled with water so that all the water runs into this one little area. It looks like it's all running to this block right here. So once you have a block to where your water is going to run to, you can surround it with more of the material you're using, in this case sandstone, and open that up, and your water's all going to flow into this one area where you will be able to collect your wheat and your seeds. So now that you have this done, I guess we can go ahead and hoe the ground. So the first thing we need is a diamond hoe. And if you're doing this on survival, you're probably not going to have a diamond hoe. But hey, let's be honest, we all have diamond hoes. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and hoe all the dirt up so that we can plant our seeds. It should start saturating anytime. I don't think it has to be saturated. There it goes. So now that we have that, we want to make sure we have seeds, which we do, fortunately. And you're going to want to put down all your seeds, 7x8. What is this, 56 seeds? So normally you get a lot of seeds when you collect wheat anyway, so you should be fine with the seeds. And keep in mind, this whole farm is personal preference. You can do it however you want. This is kind of the basics to making your wheat farm. And fortunately for me, because I am on survival, or on creative rather, I do have bone meal. And if you're on survival and you have bone meal, feel free to use it. If not, you're going to have to wait a long time. But I'm going to go ahead and grow my wheat instantly. And it's raining. How convenient. How convenient. It was a great video, and now it's all depressing. Alright, now that you have all your wheat done, you have this awesome little thing going on here. Not really sure what it looks like. But you want to make your place to where you can put all your redstone and all your pistons that's going to make the wheat farm work. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add 2 more layers. And once you have your layers, you want to make them another block high, starting from actually we'll go all the way to the water. And you're going to want to come all the way back here just like this. And you're going to want to do it, well, actually no, you only need to come up 2 blocks high for now. So this is what looks nice. And yeah, so you're going to want your pistons. You don't have to have sticky pistons. I guess you can, but it's not really making a difference. And you put your pistons down right above the wheat or where the dirt is. You don't want any on the side because that's going to mess you up. So once you have that there, you want to close them up. You want to make sure that you don't have any water that's going to run out. And you want to leave one spot right here for your water. This is where your water is going to be. So we're going to go 2 blocks out on the side, and we're going to fill it up here. Your water is going to be right here when we open this. So once you have your pistons down, you want to have your repeaters, and you're going to put your repeaters behind every piston, and then you're going to get your redstone and put your redstone behind every repeater. So once you have that, you want to get a redstone torch, which we have here, and once you have your torch, you want to be able to put it. Now you can do it on either side. I'm going to do it on this side. You need to put it underneath of this redstone right here. You don't want to get rid of this block because then your redstone will go away. So you get rid of the block underneath. You put down your torch and it ignites the pistons, and there you go. You can put your water here, but we're not going to put the water down yet. We need to make room for a redstone runway all the way back to where we're going to have our levers. So we're going to get rid of this for now. We can decorate when we're done. And what we're going to do is we're going to dig down a little bit here. We want 3 here, and then we'll go 3 here, and that's it. So we'll have 3 here, 3 there, and we'll go ahead and get rid of these. So a 4x2 or 2x4, whatever. Once you have that, you want to put down your redstone right here and right here. Now, if your redstone is lighting up like this, you're doing something wrong. The redstone needs to be below the block but attached to the block. Now, most people like the redstone going underground, so that's what we're going to do rather than just have it above ground. So we're going to run it this way. Actually, we're going to dig down, and we're going to go all the way down to bedrock because we are on creative. And we're going to run it just like this to right here because we are on the edge, and we're just going to dig a mile long. No, I'm just kidding. We're just going to dig until we get to the end of our thing, which we will come up and look. And we came out perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going to dig this way a little bit, and I'm going to want my lever right here on this edge, so we'll go here, and perfect. Oh my god, this is going great. So once you have that, you want to make sure that you do have a block here. Hold on, let's get some dirt. You want to have a block for your lever, and we have levers right here. And you put your lever down, doesn't matter which direction. And you're going to want to make sure you have redstone right underneath of your lever. So, just like that. Once you have that, you can run your redstone all the way down to where your pistons are located, just like that. And you're going to want to put a repeater somewhere in the middle because it's probably not going to reach that far. Now, we didn't put the water in yet because we want to test it and make sure that it does work, because if you put the water in and it doesn't, you're going to ruin your wheat farm. So we'll hit the switch. The redstone is working fine all the way up to the top. It turns the light off, and look at that. It closes your pistons. So we'll make sure it works one more time. We'll turn it off, and our pistons are back open. So we do have it working. Great. So that's when you can fill this back up, and you can do whatever you please back here when it comes to decorating. One thing you want to watch out for is you want to make sure that you don't close off this block right here, because then your redstone will cut off, or any block rather over here. So I mean, you just don't want to cut off your redstone because then you're going to mess yourself up. So what you can do is you can just pretty much cover this up like this, and no one's going to tell the difference anyway. Oh, we don't want to do that. Kind of just like this. I mean, shoot, it's freaking Minecraft. You can do whatever you want. Just don't cover up the redstone, and you should be good. And we'll just leave it like this for now. I think it looks pretty. I'll do a little more decorating, a little design. It looks cute, doesn't it? It looks beautiful, I know. Okay, now that we have that done, you can get rid of that. We do have pretty much your wheat farm done. So all you need left is to put your water down right here. And actually, no, be careful. I'm lying. We need to make sure that we can't put water down because it's going to go everywhere. You want to make sure that you have a little housing thing that goes around here so that it blocks it off so that your water will stay still. Once you have that, you can put down your water. And if it's still, it's good. You can close this off with sandstone however you want. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. Again, you can use whatever material you want, but I'm using the chiseled sandstone or the smooth sandstone because it looks beautiful. you're going to want to put down something right here so that your stuff stays in. Now, you can use half slabs, or you can just use full blocks like this on the sides to make sure that your wheat and your seeds stay in play. Before we test it out, you want to make sure that you don't have sandstone in front of your pistons or right beside them. That's kind of where I messed up. So you want to make sure this spot right here, all right here and right here, is clear before you are able to hit your switch. Alright guys, one last step before we test out our thing. You want to make sure that you do have slabs covering up the water here so that the water doesn't come down and run off. I kind of forgot that step. You can use regular blocks, but slabs look nicer, so I thought, why not? So we're going to use slabs. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Make sure we put our water back here. There we go. All right, you want to make sure that you do have slabs just like this going along the edge. Just like that, so that your water is still there, but it is covered up. We'll do the same thing down here. And once you have that, you're golden. We'll put another one here just because it looks even nicer. Look at that. Doesn't that just look phenomenal? And because I'm a picky person, we need to make sure it's even. Alrighty, so now that we have our thing, your thing is pretty much done now. Now is when you are able to test it. We'll hit the switch. We'll watch what happens. The water is released. Here comes your water. Here comes your seeds and stuff. Again, like I was saying earlier, I forgot to fix this for you guys. It's not really that big a deal. I mean, shoot. Okay, guys, now for those of you that don't want anything going up on the side, which is probably all of you, you can just go ahead and put a full block here or another slab on top, and then you won't have to worry about anything getting stuck. Should be a heck of a lot easier. Just like that. Everything will fall down no matter where it goes. It'll all end up in this one little square. You can come down here, pick it all up, and you're good. And for some reason, won't let me pick that up because it glitched out. So once you're done, you hit the switch again. Everything goes back to normal. You plant your seeds. You grow your wheat again. You hit the switch. Oh, you plant grass. Hit the switch, and it works. So that is your automatic wheat farm. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I apologize for the rain. That is all I've got for today, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.